My name is Ted Robertson, and I'm a Christian businessman operating retail tire stores in our city. A number of years ago, I was invited to the Marriott Hotel to give my testimony to a group of businessmen. I was somewhat reluctant to do so because all of my Christian service had been done within the walls of the church, and I'd never got out and told people what God had done in my life or how Jesus Christ made a difference in my business, in my marriage, and all facets of my life. That's what really brought me into this fellowship, was the fact that it's non-denominational. We don't exclude anybody because they go to any type of a church, as long as it's a Bible-believing and they're born again. Well, they're welcome in our fellowship. But the unique thing about the International Fellowship of Christian Businessmen is it's so diverse. We have so many men from so many walks of life, but they've got one thing in common, and that's their love for Jesus Christ. For startup businesses and a young man that's needing some mentoring and some advice on how to start a business and how to be successful, we have many men in our fellowship that has had many years of business experience. That is one of our objectives, and one of our goals is to take young men and teach them about what God has to say, especially in the book of Proverbs, about how to run a business with integrity and honesty and character, how to treat your employees and how to treat your family. And our men would be happy to take any new startup businessman and help him to become successful, not only in his business, but in the walk with God also.
My name is Ron Miller. I am a founder and owner of Midwest Precision Incorporated in Tulsa. I have had that business for 35 years. We manufacture parts for the aircraft, for the trucking, and the oil field industry. One of the things that I really enjoy is the opportunity to be able to mentor other young men. That mentoring process, I think it encourages them and helps them get into entrepreneurship, but at the same time it helps me I always get something out of it. And the encouraging thing about it is that the gentlemen around the table, everybody leaves feeling as though they have gotten something special out of the meeting. Christian men who are learning or wanting to know more about their faith and how it relates to their business and how it relates to their families and other relationships. We would encourage you to come to our roundtables, get to know other men of like mind, and be encouraged.
Hi, I'm Jim Bigelow, Coldwell Bankers Select. We're just trying to help everybody achieve what their dreams are. Well, IFCB has been wonderful. It's just a diverse group of businessmen that we get together on breakfast roundtables, talk about business, Christian fellowship. It's just a group of people I can lean on if I have problems or just need advice. Well, the foundation it gives me is really just solid men of all ages. I'd say from mid-20s to mid-80s. And yes, we're a Christian-based organization, but it's not church. It's somebody I can ask, and I guess they have the same type of problems I do on a daily basis and how we handle it, be it employees or customers, or just how the best way is to help people. I think the way it helps me in a crunch is it's always with you. You just kind of know how to react. The advice you're getting on a weekly basis, be it from the roundtables or the luncheon on Thursdays, it's just always there. It just is a peaceful feeling you receive. My advice to anybody, I don't care if you're 20 or 90, if you want to be around good businessmen, good individuals, to get some knowledge. I don't care how old we are, we're always learning. We invite you to come to one of the roundtables, breakfasts, or there's one 6 days a week, I think, and luncheon on Thursday. You know, just remember, this isn't church. This is being around like-minded Christian businessmen.
I find that the Lord has blessed me with in this organization. I've had the privilege of serving in many different capacities. Currently, I serve as the International President of the International Fellowship of Christian Businessmen. And through this, we built some just incredible relationships. It just fills a void, it fills a need that we just haven't found is filled anywhere else. Iron sharpens iron. We find that as we sit around that table, when it comes time for prayer request, and if a man says we need prayer for a cash flow, everybody around that table understands cash flow. If you have contracts that you're trying to get, everybody around that table understands what it takes to run a business or a professional practice, and really agree according to the Word of God and believe God to undertake, intervene, and minister to the people and meet their needs, regardless of what it is, whether it be in business, their family, their profession, their children, marriage, all kinds of issues. Men have a good time. They laugh a lot, but when it comes time to sit down and begin to study the handouts and the information we have, it's a place where we really begin to see God move in the lives of men.